It's very easy, especially when you live with someone, to always be working and always be on. It's important to have quality time outside of the music, or whatever business operation that you're doing. But it's also important to be okay with disagreeing. Heather and I, when we're working on songs, because we write together as well, and we have different skills. Heather, I believe Heather is a stronger singer than I am, and when I'm not performing vocally as well, she'll call me on it. And sometimes, in the moment, you're like, "Whoa, what the heck?" But it's actually a good thing because we're working to make each other better. And when we're working on a song, ultimately, like with I'm sure you've heard this before. Serve the song. It's about what's best for the music. It's about what's best for your creating, but don't just always be working because, again, as a workhorse, I have to watch myself because I have that tendency. It's okay to disagree. And ultimately, when you're working on a creative endeavor or a business endeavor, it's the best ideas which are going to make it. So put forth the best that you have. Be okay with collaboration. There is some compromise involved when you're working with something like that, the same way as there is in a relationship. And be okay with the fact that one person is not always going to have the best ideas. There are a lot of people, like in that situation, there are times where Heather has come to the table with something that I never would have even considered, and we work through it, and it's become something magical. And then there's times where I've come up with an idea which she wouldn't have considered, and sometimes you can butt heads a little bit. That happens, and that's not a bad thing. It's part of the process, and it's I guess the big thing I could say was be okay with the process, but also make sure that you all make time outside of that process to work on your relationship, because you can't always just be working.